How's it going? Today's open question is, do INFPs actually make good listeners? And I ask that because I'm not 100% sure of the answer myself. I was thinking of making this video for a bit, but then I got a comment from Paul earlier who made a comment on this topic. And I was like, okay, that's probably a sign. I need to go ahead and make this video. But basically, Paul had said, INFPs make good listeners because in a world where everyone talks, few people really listen. And I think that's true in large part. I think INFPs, because of our cognitive function stacks, if that's what they're called, I need to get better at all that stuff. We tend to be empathetic, and we very easily put ourselves in other people's shoes. Try to problem solve and empathize and, all that good stuff. All that is true. But on the flip side of the token, kind of like INFP weaknesses, let's just say, we can space out. Our heads can get in the clouds effortlessly. And I find that happens to me sometimes when I'm listening to someone, whether it's family or a friend. I just tend to get lost in my thoughts, in my own thoughts, while they're talking to me. That's not to say that when I do listen to them, like when I okay, Jeremy, you're not paying attention. Snap back, get back into the conversation. Get back to what the person is saying. It's all that. Like, I'm definitely listening, fully engaged. All that. So you know what I mean? It's all that is true, but I can, if it's a, long conversation, like I'm talking with someone 20, 30 minutes or more, I might drift in and out of the conversation 3 or 4 times. So I'm curious if other INFPs experience that as well. And probably to a small extent, everyone kind of does that here and there. And a lot of it, I'm sure, depends on the topic being discussed and the person, whether that person is kind of engaging in conversation. There's a lot of variables, to be sure, but generally speaking, are there other INFPs that tend to drift in and out of the conversation? Very curious. You hear it everywhere on the web that INFPs are great listeners, and so I would say yes, that's true when we're really listening. But sometimes, our weaknesses, again, kind of thinking about other things. Kind of embarrassed to admit that. That's not something you want to admit. I actually don't pay attention all that well to someone when they're telling me their problems. But so let me know. I'm just very curious what y'all think. Talk soon.